Hello everyone, I have another awesome quality video from my audience, so let's get into it. So, this basically, this was, actually that was like, I'm gonna say, maybe it was like 2 years ago, maybe three the max. So, I had a really nice fish tank, right? And, this is, I used to have a hobbit, I don't know if I'm saying that, hobby, about fish. So I used to have two fish tanks and I thought it was really cool. But then eventually you kind of grow out of it, so then you kind of just give away your stuff or sell it, your fish stuff, and stuff like that. Well, I still had one fish tank. I think it was like a 50-gallon tank. It wasn't the most big, but it was super nice. When I first got it, it was really nice because it was technically brand new. The people I bought it off of. I bought it for 550, I think it was, and I was like, that's not too bad. Everything's brand new, and the reason why it was extra, it's because I guess extra for driving it out to where they were coming from. But it was brand new everything, brand new filter, brand new everything. It was a nice setup. It was a brand new tank. It was brand new everything. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. I mean, I asked people and people said, yeah, that's not a bad deal. That's not too bad. Um, so I was happy with that. I had the fish tank for quite a while, but then I got kind of tired of the fish. Um, so yeah, I got tired of the fish. I still had a little bit of fish. I still had some fish left and stuff, so it was still a nice tank, just not as crowded, but it had a really nice setup, right? And I was like, you know what? I want to try something different. So, what I tried to do once I got rid of the fish, like once they got old, their time comes, then I end up changing the fish tank up, and I end up buying plants and stuff. The first time I did it, I didn't do no research, but I had this idea that I wanted to make an ecosystem. The first time attempt I did it was not good at all. Second attempt was a lot better. It was a lot better. But the first time, so what I end up doing is I fill in the tank up with like nice plants. I put soil, then I put nice plants in the fish tank. It looked pretty nice. It looked like a fish tank full of plants. It didn't look like anything special. And then I end up getting a water thing. I thought if you keep the lighting on, it will keep the water. It'll be like sun for the plants, is what I thought. And then I thought I had a water system thing that it waters the plants and stuff like that. Um, but I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. I didn't do the research right. I didn't do anything right. If I did it again, I probably would know how to do it right. But I did do the research right. And I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if the plants didn't get enough sunlight or whatever it was. But I end up wrecking the plants. They didn't end up surviving. Um, I don't know if I end up water them too much. Maybe I watered them too much or something. I don't know what I did wrong, but didn't work out as planned. Eventually the plants just started rotting, and then the tank started stinking up my room, and it wasn't good. So I had to pour out the dirt and stuff in the backyard and stuff and clean it out. So yeah, that was basically what I did because it didn't work out. I was kind of disappointed. And then there was another thing I did. Um, So what I did, this is not really a ecosystem. It is, but it isn't. I don't know. Everyone has a definition of what they call an ecosystem. A lot of people say ecosystem is when it can survive on its own. It's like its own little cycle, and I agree with that 100%. So it is, but it isn't. So what I did is I got the fish tank after cleaning it out. I put plant like I went to the store. I got a different type of plants, right? Like plants that like grow in the water. I forget the name or anything, but I did research and there's a plants that grow in water and they're good in water. They're all in like the sea and stuff. End up buying them. Clean up the tank really good, making it look nice. had filled it up with water this time, the filter, and the plants in it, and just left it, right? And then, you could either have the fish in it. So it's not really ecosystem because it's kind of just like a tank with plants in it. Um, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I had the light on all the time, and the plants, they live really good. If you get a certain type for the water, they grow pretty good. They grow like crazily, like they can eventually take over the tank. But they are good. They are pretty good plants, you know. And yeah, if you have fish in there, they have an easy way of hiding. They might add. I could see why it's in the sea and stuff because the fish really like it. Um, but I did that for a bit until I got tired of it. It's like I said it was like an ecosystem, sort of, but um, and yeah. So then there's other people that I search up online and stuff to see what type of ecosystem they have. And I know people that have ecosystem, they're not big ecosystem, but they have plants and then they have fish, right? They have fish. And apparently the fish eat off the plants. They get the nutrients from the plants and the plants grow. So there's all sorts of different types of ecosystems you can do. I was very fascinated with it. I was pretty curious on it. I saw like videos and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to give it a try. And I tried doing it. First temp was not very good. Second temp was a lot better. It was a pretty nice system going on, and I had it until I got tired with it, and then I got rid of it. And I think the tank I eventually got rid of it. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Because I find you can have tanks and stuff, but everything you have eventually needs TLC, needs touch up. Like a fish tank can last for years and years, but then eventually it will need a touch up again because you might get a leak and stuff. I haven't heard of one fish tank that lasted years without needing touch up. So yeah, because the filler stuff that they use to glass sometimes it gets old and it starts to rip and stuff, and then you have to seal it up again and fix it up yourself eventually. um yeah. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope my audience can relate to my story in some sort of way. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with another awesome quality video for my audience. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone has a good day, and goodbye.